WeArEuS, and this is me realizing that I was going to start the intro off with something about being blessed to have more puzzles to solve, things to do, reasons to main story dodge, but then I loaded in and I realized the end is nigh, and sooner rather than later, I'm going to have to go back to the main story. I know. It's so sad. I don't know what I did to deserve this, aside from solve the puzzles that were in front of me. But what was I supposed to do? Just not? Do you take me for the plebeian? So this thing will activate the little platforms that'll lead up there to where I can't do anything. I'm still going to go up there. Ether fragment? I wasn't paying attention, so I don't know what I just saw. I do appreciate. I just noticed. Well, I technically noticed it last episode, I think. But no, not last episode. The episode before. Apparently, now the way you sorted your inventory, it stays that way. Also, remember we got the Shineberry that one time from that one puzzle area in the abyss, and it was only the one? Well, I went back through there while solving the puzzles again, and there were more on that tree thing, the tree-shaped thing, way more. And then I went across to the other one, and there was one over there too. I don't know why. I actually went to those sooner than I did before I had to do it again. So the first time, that's what I should have gone with to say that. But the second time I did it, I went there much sooner, so I'm just confused by there were more, but I took them. Oh, right, I do need to lock you, don't I? No, I can't lock you. That sucks. What else? Oh, right, we do have Abyss gear that I need to... slot, that's the term. Yeah, we've gotten some nice stuff. Now, I didn't see... Maybe there's a chest around here? I mean, if there was going to be one, it'd be down there, right? How big is this area? Oh, there are a lot of places where there could be a treasure chest. As I suspect that there is one, I'm going to go look for it. Oh, that makes me sad. I don't know why I didn't think that might be the case. What in the world was that height? Is it because the range was so short? I mean, the length of the axiom tether. Is that why we got so much height? the height was the same there. Now that was a little higher. Doesn't make, well, maybe there's another way to get here. I mean, it. Yeah, I'm looking a little off to the right. So that is the one. Yeah. So there is a teleport for it. Whatever. Okay. Since the treasure chest won't be down there, that means... Hold on. So, last episode I was talking about the Ascetics Rest area. Now, I'm not 100% certain, since that was days ago, but I am pretty sure this same symbol was here, or, well, was in the center of the plaza there. And I suspect I need the focused force palm in order to get past this. Because I'm betting there's a treasure chest inside. This just stands out way too prominently. It screams, "Come here. I've got some goodies for you. Get in the van." And, ladies and gentlemen, I want to be in that van. Now you may be asking, why didn't I just force palm it to test? Because well, as you can see, there's not really a safety net back there. So if I were to force palm it while climbing on it, it's going to make me fly backwards. Which means I then have to activate the cape, turn around. I want to go over there, but I think I can get up there. Didn't we get... No. No, I'm almost certain we haven't been there yet. In fact, I can check. And then I'd have to use the cape and then turn around, use the axiom tether to pull myself up to somewhere so I don't fall too far to actually save myself. Then again, we also have the teleport here, so, or the Nexus here, so we can just teleport back to that. And being said, we've got 1, 2, at least 4 possibilities for where a treasure chest might be hiding. For example, I'm pretty sure I see something flickering in and out of existence there that actually made it further away. That sucks. I can't get up there. Okay, let's mark them. Is this the... Yeah, okay, so we still have all of our other marks. They're just not visible, which is fine. I need you. And I'll check all of the other ones in between, just in case, but these are the main targets. So, the best way to get about doing this hold on, maybe I should have used... Wow, that's way out there, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's that one. I doubt there's anything there, so on to the next one, which will be that one. I will go ahead and start this. Now, let's head back to this other... I'm pretty sure that's where we need to go, though. As a matter of fact. Now... Can't see past the trees, but that's fine. After all, we don't really have anything to lose by doing this. And I was right. It was a little sloppy, but we made it over here just fine. Shock ward. I'm guessing that increases your lightning resistance. Now, I'm looking at this building over here, and I find myself wondering if my assessment was correct. These things are on all sides, and it's not impossible that I'm correct. It's just not as likely as it was before. We can get over there just fine. There's nothing on that one. So I guess we can check these last two and then consider it done. Wait. Wait, what? I'm sorry, it's huh? Okay, that's the one I went to. Right. And this is the one that's next to me. Okay. By the way, what does this say about this place? Lord must be able to look into the lowest of all, even from the highest sea. Now, we're going to... I can't really think of anything else to do aside from, long for the dodging. We could go over there. I can see... This is probably the best place to actually attempt to get over there. Let me make sure I haven't been there already. No. Okay. And then that probably leads all the way over there. So that's... Okay. I want to do that, but part of me also wants to get back to the story, because I haven't killed anything in so long. Are there still enemies out there in the world? Do they still fear me, or have the strange audacity to try and take down someone who has killed 30 of their buddies without breaking a sweat? I don't get the bravado, but I still get XP. Where is that? That's weird. I know there was a goddamn spire that would lead up here. I'm going to have to actually go back, which is fine, because... Oh. One of those things I mentioned, I don't know how many episodes ago now. I'm not surprised, I'm just disappointed. Alright, disappoint me again. That's not the one. This is the point of disappoint. Thank you. Now that we've confirmed that... I mean, if we start from here, we're a little farther. It's not great. Do we have access to... Could work. It's a little to my right. Ah. Oh. That doesn't look complete. I can just barely make out the structure. I pressed left on the D-pad and he did not put the bow away, so that arrow's probably going to kill someone or something, or probably lose its power and just flip through the air until it lands on the ground harmlessly. Anything is possible. This is the Abyss. Wait, right. We acquired something... No. This place is called Ether Fragment. Yeah, there's nothing new in our inventory. It could be in one of those purple slots, but I don't care to go look for it. Oh, right. Let me mark this place on the map as something to revisit in the future. Now, this is ill-advised, given our height, which is a little too low for what I would prefer. But even if it looks like we're going to fall, I can head back to the other place we were looking at a moment ago. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be too low for this. Disconnected truth. I'm pretty sure we did that. Even though it doesn't have a color, which is annoying. Where it's... Okay, this one. This is... Wait, this doesn't have... Oh, it does. Good, good, good. I didn't expect there to be an actual transition for that. I just thought it would go to a loading screen. By the way, this is the origin of thoughts. Welcome. I explained how to do this puzzle last episode, so it's not like it's even that difficult, so you'll figure it out pretty quickly. Where are we going from here? Right. To this guy. Stand Cloud Station? Okay. I think I want to go a little higher, because why not, right? So... It says that they're fans. Okay. I'm just trying to keep an eye out for any potential treasure hidey holes. Yeah. Yeah, see, this is a really good spot for getting to places you might otherwise not. I want to try getting to some of the abysses over the snowy areas in the hopes that it'll let me unlock the next two elements by solving those puzzles there. But for now... Okay. I can just hover here. What? I... What? I don't know what to do with that information. I'm actually flabbergasted. I genuinely don't know what just happened. I understand everything I did. I just don't get the why of it. God, there's so much stuff to see up here. Okay. I mean, we have to go this way anyway, right? So we may as well. Okay. What? Why? What? Why did he do? Why did he fly forward like that? He's never done that before. Why did he do that now? Alright, since we already did this flight, I'm going to have to cut this out this time, barring any other shenanigans. So it appears that I have enough stamina or enough spirit capacity to use the focused aerial roll, which is what it's called, but I refer to it as focused flight. We have enough spirit capacity to use the focused roll 4 times in a row. Now I am tempted to try and figure out what this other thing does, but I also don't want to die and have to come back here a 3rd time. So I'm going to leave that experiment for better days. Lag tried to kill me. Oh, this is not good. Ow. They know I'm here now. So the idea here is to get them to target me back here, because they obviously work in a way that leaves them behind. But good lord. I know that using the nature's snare is what I need to do. Kind of difficult to get that up in time. Okay. Ow. Okay. The moment I put it down, I get hit. That seems premeditated, which would be very strange considering the time lag between them first firing and it landing on me. Or where I am. Okay. This place is made of hate. Problem is we get targeted from the side, which is where we get interrupted and knocked off the platform. Maybe I could pull out the shield, but the real threat is from the ones closest to us. God dang it. I don't know why that worked, but it did. So, how do we tame this place? Gonna crawl in your guts. There's obviously nothing down here. Are you? I mean, I'm pressing the X button. Do you want to know how I know I'm pressing the X button? Because I'm pressing the X button. So apparently they detect me even down here. Or they're just firing indiscriminately at where they last saw me. The difference is not relevant, though. I love the idea of loading onto that nexus and finding myself immediately under fire. Because I forgot this place is completely hostile. But the point of our visit in its entirety is to figure out why that is and to put an end to it. I don't think what I'm looking for is going to be in here. So, what do you have to say about this? Only when the sleepless blind sentinels close their eyes shall the path finally open. You know, there was a whole lot less fluff this time. I can dig it. So how do we put these things to sleep? Okay. This human hate has to stop. Thing is, though, even if we do die here, we just appear back at the Nexus now. So, I'm much less bothered by this. Ow. Oh, frick. I thought that was something, but there's nothing down there. Okay. No dice. And if we go up top, the attacks are way too frequent for me to properly try to use the axiom to, I guess, put them out like we did the other turrets. I don't know. Hold on. Now, I've been trying to get this to work. Now, this is fascinating, isn't it? For some weird reason, none of them would touch me while Nature's Snare was active. Guess we can try attacking this thing. Is that it? That's it. All I have to do is go high. Bust two of them with a single shot, which is something for sure. Man. I bet they're punching the air right. Well, hold on. I need a better position for the rest of them. Oh. Okay. Now we have a safe spot. It's not great, but it's one. Whoa, buddy. There we go. I disagree with that. That was plainly not going to hit me. And then its hitbox said, ho, 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 you wish. And it was right. No dice. Look of it, no, the other one back there is still functional. We should be able to. Okay. Why, though? Okay. You know what? Yeah, you're right. that's a shame. I didn't intend to actually hit that with an arrow. Well, it's quiet, it's safe, and I couldn't have done any of that calmly the way I needed to do it if I hadn't gotten the Nexus. Because if I'm worried about, well, there are many ways to die here, and oh, there it is. And I don't want to have to fly all the way back again. We've got nothing else going on, right? I was going to say before it scared me that this looks like where the teleporter's supposed to be. Like that. And you know, I was just saying how I hadn't fought anything in a very long time. Now, it wasn't so much, why am I in jail? I didn't do it. Steam Cloud Station. Faction quest completed. I mean, that's cool and all, but why am I in a holding cell? Well, nothing to it but to do it. My issue was it didn't have that. This is a tram? I'm thinking of those things on ski slopes. Maybe not ski slopes, that's not. I'm trying to find the right word for them. The train car-like things that are on the cables between mountains. I don't know what the names of those are, but that's what... This is apparently not a jail cell, but one of those. Now, wouldn't it be amazing if it was actually tram? But I doubt that very much. Ah, Nexus, my love. You know, I've said that joke too many times. I'm not going to do it this time. I'm better than that. I mean, I'm pressing the X button, and he's just not exiting the spin. Am I supposed to just keep going up? Because I'll do it. I mean, at worst, there will be nothing up here. At best, I'm doing what I shouldn't be, and there's a treasure chest to be found. I see. I don't know why I shouldn't just do this manually, but I mean, we could go down there and figure out how to turn on. We probably have to turn the fans on, now that I think about it. I'm still going to give this place a nice looking over while I'm up here. Pretty sure I can get to that one, but I don't see any reason to. Goddamn clouds almost had me bamboozled. So all of those fans, well, not all of them, some of them are active. Okay. I don't see any reasoning for why most of the fans are, well, wait, weren't? Yeah, so those in the middle are working again. This one wasn't on, so they're just turning on and off at intervals. Why? Okay, this is where I came in, so that's something at least. Alright, let's go down and see what's... problem. so that's the one we were at. Can I get some hyperspace where space expands and cycles? Step upon the fragmented void and ascend toward the ground. You hear what it said, right? Ascend toward the ground to find the answer. Ow. He really doesn't like trying to climb this thing. Oh. Okay, so we can do that safely. That's good. And that's all I was looking for, apparently. Well, that and treasure, because, well, yeah. I'm not climbing up there. What do you take me for? There's really not much to look at here, is there? No, we will play cool over here. God, I wish I could dye this stuff, but I only have a couple of colors. I go with all white and then some sort of an extra bright, another bright color to mix things up. Oh. What? What do you mean? Nope. It's not going to happen like that, buddy. Let's try this again, shall we? I mean, I'm trying to recover, but literally nothing. Oh. Oh. Based on the look of his projectiles, its projectiles. Mother fricker, get off that. Thank you. Gotta eat. I was wrong. Or, Or I didn't get the snare up in time. I'm sorry, you mother freaking what, brother? Just in case. That is unacceptable. There's no reason I couldn't have been put on the Nexus because this thing doesn't become hostile to you until you step off of it. Okay. It's really hard to... It's hard to aim its projectiles back at it when you can't see. What? How did that happen? There was a force field behind us, remember? Oh, it's angry now. Let a frickin' fly. Granted, it's my fault. Just make sure we heal. No dice. No spirit on. Interesting. it repairing itself? No, it doesn't appear to be. I highly doubt poison would work. But I find myself tempted. I don't imagine it can reach up here. Yeah. I think you can... I think we both can see why... I think we both can see why they wanted the force field to be behind us. And it's weird that it's not here anymore. But you know what I don't give about the problem? A frick. Because in the end, that's a power core problem. I wonder how this fight was actually designed to be done. I only have 2 arrows left. I do have guns, though. Not that I'll need them. You're a liar. Wait, charged arrows require 2? Or did I just mess up and poison myself like an idiot? Yeah, so... Thank goodness I kept at least one of them. Gun. I think he's upset. God, she's bigger on the inside. So, yes, we don't get anything for that, but... I truly wonder what this fight was actually supposed to be like. What the frick is... Oh. It's a pipe. It looked really weird. I've arrived. Ah. You know, maybe I shouldn't have opened my big mouth. Maybe I shouldn't have opened my big mouth about not having things to fight, huh? Well, at the very least, we have food. We don't have. Well, I think no. The gun spear is what's currently selected as our main weapon. Okay. I feel like I just witnessed ear bigotry. I mean, only a bigot would do something like that to someone else's ears. It has to be ear bigotry. I can't think of any other possible solution. Dang it. I didn't even see what hit me. I think we're going to end up needing Palmer pills to use Palmer pills to get through this one. I mean, at least from where we are now, I don't know its moveset, so I have no arrows. Okay. This guy was a menace. So I used 2 Palmer pills. I think I could have done it in 1. But we'll never know because I'm going to save. Oh, glad to see I got nothing for that. Moving wrong direction. He came from up there. Ah, good to know I was taking damage from those. I wasn't just imagining it. Imagining it. Wait. It says there is a plate of punching somewhere above us, possibly. I mean, the higher I go, the less I'm believing that's the case. Okay. Okay. I can't get enough height to do the diving thing. Why isn't this working? Yeah, I'd definitely like to fight that guy again for absolutely nothing. The second time, too. hyperspace that suppresses artificial wildness. Without reverence, will face a false god in the form of a machine. You know, the hardest part about dealing with the boss was seeing him, because this is such a closed area and he's so extremely aggressive. You can end up in a position where the camera won't look at him directly, so maneuvering properly becomes cancerous. I don't know. It's probably something up here I need to do. It moves. We don't have a really good position to try this. But if it does move, that wouldn't make any sense, because look at this thing's design, and then look at the fact that it's going through this piece of landscape. This thing was not made to move, so I don't understand. Maybe not the entire thing? Surely not. That, interesting. But first, we have to figure out what it is we're missing here. Yeah, I don't think any of the stuff here was designed to actually move, so... What am I not seeing? I realize now I could have autosaved or loaded one of the autosaves and then just fought the thing again and kept my Palmer bills. But again, I'm much more... That is irksome. If that's going to work, it's going to be on this one. Sure hope this isn't something where I just need focused force palm. tricky. Inside of it appears to be hollow. Okay, I'm pretty sure... No. No, from the look of this doesn't move either. Worth a try. No goddamn arrows, of course. Okay, I have an idea, but it's not great. no basis in anything. I just have to try it. So I need to go. What's this? Yeah. This for arrows. I'm just hoping I don't need arrows in an element like lightning, electricity, whatever it might be. I think it's called lightning, right? I hope it doesn't require a combination of the two in order to get me what I want. Because for once in my life, as far as the game is concerned, punching things has not fixed the problem.
A mighty blade tests the heart of its master. Good luck to you. Good choice. Searching for drop by, never need an edge.
And with this, I think that's both of the autosaves. No, we have 3. But I think the third one is going to be where we kill the boss. Speaking of the boss, I'm sure hoping I didn't need that guy alive to unlock that, which wouldn't really make sense, but I'm just trying to think out of the box in any way I can. Right, so if it's going to work with either of them, alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to have to do it for us today. I don't have any idea what to do here. I looked at the summary for this area again on the map, and it shows one of these 2 devices. Pretty sure it's that one. But I'm going to try this a little bit more on my own, and if it comes to nothing, next episode we will probably get back to the main story, because now that we have access to an origin of thought, we can get to pretty much anywhere we want to go in the Abyss. And I'm not upset at that at all. Nevertheless, I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will be back tomorrow with another episode, and I hope it'll be here, me waiting for you so I can show you how I solve this. If I manage to. And so, with all that said, we will see you next time.